Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 2 land. I'm just gazing lovingly at my reactor. You can just about make out the fuel rods in there. It's not massively clear, but if you jiggery pokery, you can. They're damn thing's still not fully fueled. Look at it, 53% fueled, and it's just already insanely powerful. So we might need to adjust the fuel rods on top of that just initially. If we need more power in the future, we can tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak. But we were working over here. We were planning on this, but this doesn't work. I mean, it should do. This should pick up from an inventory in front of it. This is an inventory in front of it, but it doesn't want to pick that up. This is not a problem. We can do a workaround on this. It means knocking another bit of dirt out, but hey ho. We also need a chest. A chest. Don't click on that with that. Don't. Crescent hammer does wayward things. Don't click on it. Let's make a chest. There we go. One chest. Just the one, please. We don't need 16,000 chests. We're not a greedy boy. So that goes there. So that will output that dirt into there. Good. So that now, if we throw maybe a bit more dirt in there. Maybe a bit more dirt. In you go. And that picks that up, and there's 2 dirt in there now. Excellent. That is working like a treat. We need an import bus. Dooba 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 on the side of that, and an ME cable to hook it up. And we then throw dirt into here. And then we should have a block of dirt in the ME system. This is how the system works. Yeah, we do. There we go. Cool. That works now. That is fantastic. Now we need a tower of joy. So if we go, we need to talk to this. We need to interact with this. We could do the interaction now, couldn't we? And then we won't need to interact with it again. Yeah, let's do the interaction now so we can seal this in. We want this. Just take some of that, and let's go into our filter. Item filter. We want you only to pick up Fluix crystals. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is now set to sieve only Fluix crystals. So this world interaction upgrade, this transfer node will only pick up Fluix crystals. So I can throw anything I like in that puddle of world. Let's test that. Let's test that theory. Yeah, that dirt's not going anywhere. But if I chuck one of these bad boys in, as it straight off. Perfect. It works. The system works. So we can put those back in there. Boop, boop. There we go. We need a dropper. I want to say a dropper. Apparently I don't want to say it in a sophisticated way. I want to sound a little bit derpy while I say dropper. So that's nice. That's in the wrong place. Let's not do that. We don't need to drop from a great height. That will probably be sufficient. We probably need another cover there. Like that. Just to protect our wires when they're doing their little bit of a dance around here. Like that, just to protect everything that's going on here. And we want to run our cable up to whatever dropper, and it's going to have an interface on. What are we using as a dropper today? Dropper. Open blocks item dropper. It sounds like a good thing. So it's a hopper, smooth stone. Let's try that. Let's try that bad boy. I don't think I've made one of these in a while, so these droppers might be new to me. So we need a bit of stone. We've got plenty of smooth stone on us now. Okay. We've got iron on us, redstone. Get a bit of that. Sure, why not? So we want initially hopper, chest. Oopa, one chest. Turn that into a hopper, do it manually because recipe punching is just tedious. And then boopard item dropper. Now, does this drop on demand, or does this drop all the time? Any guesses? Anyone want to guess? No guesses? Okay, that's fine. Okay. No guesses. No guesses from the audience. That's fine. That's fine. We can wing it. Let's get some dirt. It's ugly way of doing things, dirt. And we want a dropper on that. Boop. Item dropper. Let's put so how about, it does have a little puckered. So if I put anything in there, will it drop it? Let's see. Let's put some Fluix crystals in there and see if it drops them. Let's see what happens if we just say, here's some Fluix crystals. Fluix crystals? It doesn't do a damn thing. What do you need to drop then? Do you need a redstone signal? Is that what you need? Let's test the theories. We're testing theories here. So it needs a redstone pulse to drop. Alrighty then. Thoughts on that one? How can we pulse a redstone signal into this cheaply? How can we do that? How can we pulse a redstone signal into this cheaply? Or do we have any other options on droppers? All of these are going to need a redstone signal to drop. I mean, we could make a timer. Ooh, we could make a redstone clock, I think. Redstone clock, yeah, we can. We can make a redstone clock. That would be an ideal. Because then we can replace that block of dirt with a redstone clock. Is that still full of Fluix crystal? It is. Good. Let's go make a redstone clock. So that can be permanently oscillating. So anything we put in there will just drop. That's good. I think that will work. We don't want to make too many Fluix crystals at once though, because they may... they shouldn't despawn, but we'll see. We'll see. Lever. We don't really want this cluttering up our inventory. Go away, Lever. You were good. You did a stand-up job, Lever. You were a valid experiment in science and stuff and things, but no more. We need a redstone torch for this bad boy. That's good. We can make that easy like. Redstone clock. Perfect. Perfect. So if I put this on there, it will just pulse and just drop, 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 drop. I don't know how quickly this clock pulses. We shall see. So if we ask for a stack of Fluix crystal, it's gonna banjax it completely. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. We'll let that run for a bit. Empty itself out. So we want an interface, ME interface next. Start. Good. Good, good, good. We got an ME interface. Let's make it the small one, because it's handier like that. And we want to go into the side of this hopper. Dropper? Dropper hopper. Like that. And then we want the ME cable to go over the chest, which we'll never need to open, which is fine. Oops. One of them's wrong. Can you tell which one? Can you tell which one's wrong? Yeah, you're right. It's that one. Good. How's that doing? Should we give it a helping hand? Oh, no, it's nearly done. It's nearly done now. Excellent. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. It's finished. It's finished its task that it was set to do. Right, we need a sort of a recipe for construction. So we want to say, if you get one of them, and one of them, you will make one of them. Two of them? Yeah, it doubles, doesn't it? Okay, that's fine. It will make two of them. Good. We don't want this inadvertently doubling. And where am I going? Nowhere. Charger. No, we don't want the inscriber. No, item dropper. That's what we want. The item dropper. There's a recipe for 2 Fluix crystals. Excellent. So now, anything that drops in there won't get eaten up if it's not a Fluix crystal. So let's try it. Let's suck it and see. We need to take out that, and then they're craftables. Let's craft 10 of these. Did that do anything? No. I was too quick then. Craft 10 of them. Next. Start. Let's go around and watch. See what happens. Redstone going in? That stuff is going in. It just took a bit of a holiday there for a second. More redstone going in? Anything else going in? Are you done? Did you do? $10. Excellent. It worked. Perfect. So to do 10, we dropped 5 of each in, didn't we? That's good. So that works. We can now make Fluix crystal on demand. Perfect. Perfect. What's the next stage in this bizarre, rickety... Oh yeah, dense ME cable. How much wool did we put in here? 67 wool. Alright, we need to make ME cable then. Let's make covered ME cable to start with, because that's the pathway to success. I'm sure it is. I'm sure. DENSE ME cable. Dense ME conduit? No. ME cable. Alrighty. It's being difficult today. Cable. It's being very difficult today. Where's the ME stuff? I don't know. What are we looking for here? These are just bloody covers for days. Here we go. ME cable. So we want ME dense cable. Okay. I got the name around the wrong way. So it's 4 ME covered cables, and that's the only option we've got. So ME covered cable is that. Okay, so let's program some recipes in here. We're running low on these bad boys again. So we want a piece of wool and an ME cable, and it is a crafting recipe, and that will make ME covered cable. Bosh, gotcha. And that can go in one of our molecular assemblers. We've got 2 of them. There we go, thank you. Let's put that on a different row than that, because no, it doesn't really matter, because that's a key ingredient of that, so it would have to make them before it could make them. Okay. So we can craft that now. So let's craft 4 of them. Good, that's done. And then for the dense ME, it was just that. Yep, we need to put that in this one, don't we? Clear that out and put that recipe that we just saw. No. That one. That's the one we want. Didn't we just... Oh. Clear that. Thank you. Muppets. There are Muppets about, and their names are Furryearsworld. Okay. That's a recipe. So that's dense ME cable, and that can go in the same side as maybe the other side. Maybe that one can go in there. Just to spread the load a little bit. So we should now be able to summon up some dense ME cable. Ideally, let's try 10 to start with. No glowstone. Okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It could easily be the end of the world. I don't think we've got that much glowstone. We'll see. We'll see what the glowstone fairies have given us. Over 1,000. Let's get a load of that in the ME system then. Like I say, we need to link up to this so that we can get it on demand rather than wandering over there and taking it, because that's just tedious. So our first job, once we've got all this shizwaz working, is to get over there, have a connection somewhere along this line for our connectors, our interfaces here, because it's important that we can interact with this bad boy. Right, we said 10, didn't we? Go on then. Is that going to do anything fancy pantsy? It's doing ME and dense ME up there, look. See it doing it? It's making cables, making all the cables. Look at it go. It's making all the cables for us. Oh, it's brilliant. I love these things. It's a shame you have to cover them completely in these interfaces, because they do that lovely little animation dance. So we've now got 10 of these bad boys. Excellent. So, the first one we want to swap out is this one. That's got to go. Because we want to be much more creative with that. And that can tell us we're using 2 out of 32 channels. Then we can come off that way, we can go off vertical, we can do... you know, the world is our otter on this one. It really is. But that's good start. Do we need more over here? This is currently running 4. We can keep track of this manually. I don't think we need to do anything with that. We do need to get ME cable to the other side, so we're gonna drop down through the floor here. We're gonna break that out. There's the void. Don't want to fall in there. Want to avoid that. Did you get it? It's funny. It's funny because it's like void, avoid. Okay, it wasn't funny. I'm sorry. Okay, so we need to run that all the way over there, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Roughly 21 dense ME cables, and then we can swap out maybe 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Maybe about 30 dense ME cables to get over there. That's going to be a piece of work. That is going to be a piece of work. I'm not necessarily comfortable with 30 dense ME cables going over there, and we need to do it twice. That's all our wool gone. Let's see if we can make some more wool. Right, okay. But I think for now, from Furryearsworld, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.